On all the Toro Z Master units, one of the outstanding features we offer is the Turbo Force Deck. So we want to do a quick run-in just so you know about the features you have to offer your customers. From all the 3000, 5000, 6000, 7000 Series Zs, you have a full 5.5 inch deep Turbo Force Deck, 7 gauge on the sides and the top plates. The front is bullnose to help reinforce the deck. It also goes under the deck about 1 inch that helps keep the air captive so you don't have blowout out of the front. We have the adjustable baffle on the front, and on the 6000 and 7000 you have these very nice cam lock adjusters. So it's very easy to adjust the deck to whichever position you need it to be in based on your cutting conditions. Cast iron spindle assembly, top mounted on the top of the deck, easy to replace if need be. And they all come with the rubber discharge chute, which will take the abuse of trees, concrete walls without causing damage. Go ahead.
Okay, Turbo Force deck, we're talking about a full 7 gauge steel deck, tops, skirts, side, everything, including the additional reinforcement. It's a D-style reinforcement, as you notice here, and all that comes out. But what you've got behind there is a full piece of 7 gauge steel. Then this front bumper is actually reinforced in the shape of a D, so it really gives you extra support against hitting anything up in the front. 7 gauge steel baffle as well. A lot of our competitors are running a 10 gauge baffle, but all of this is actually a 7 gauge baffle right up here underneath the mower deck. You can see the bottom part of the cast iron hub. That's all cast iron. Everything's very heavy duty on it. But the real secret is on the Turbo Force deck, you've got a 5.5 inch deep deck, and it's all about airflow. It's so that you don't have dead areas up underneath the deck where grass collects. And one thing that Toro does above and beyond everybody else is the fact that they control and channel that airflow. If you notice over here on this back side of the mower deck, this is your discharge chute area over here. So as grass is cut on the far side, it's passed over on top of these blades and it's sent over in this area. With this adjustable baffle that we've got here on the Toro, it allows that baffle, if you notice how I'm pushing that in, that forces the clippings into this last third spindle, so it'll grind them up tighter and smaller. It'll also blow the air out with a higher velocity of speed, and it'll disperse them out there in your grass better. What's nice is, with a smaller clipping, it'll disappear in your grass better, and this is really used, this setting right here where it's forcing in that third clip into that third spindle. It's used typically in the summer times of the year where your grass is real weak and wimpy and it's laying down. This actually allows the grass to lift up. It's pulling more suction as you're channeling the air through a tighter area. Now, when I pull the baffle out, you notice it gives you more surface area on top of that front leading edge of the blade. What that does is it allows the grass to hit this top part of the deck and allows it to be discharged over a wider opening. So this is really good at the beginning of the spring when grass is wet, when it's damp or sappy. It allows you to increase or keep up your productivity in the grass without having to slow down. But very nice design. You have less sprigs and spindles shooting up, and it gives you a very high quality of cut.